I am so excited! Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, I'm sure you've already seen the title. I'm getting Botox. I can't wait. It's probably about 11:30. I'm gonna go downtown to meet my friend Daegu so that we can have some ramen at our favorite ramen place before I get my Botox done. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go, this is my UV double cut SPF 50 from Etude House. This is the, I don't remember what variant it is. Frankly, I don't care for it too terribly much. However, I bought it, I'm gonna use it. And while I don't think it's the best sunscreen formula on the market, it's still sunscreen, and any sun protection is better than none. So for anyone who doesn't know, I am a medical esthetician. I'm licensed out of the state of Ohio. So I have actually worked for I've worked for a plastic surgeon, plastic surgeons, look at me. No, I worked for a plastic surgeon. I have as well worked at a laser and injectable clinic. So Botox, filler, lasers, this is all stuff that's very comfortable to me. Right, so I've had Botox before. I was getting Botox in my eyebrow area because as men, we have naturally like really predominant eyebrow bone. So anyway, even if I had my 8 hours of sleep, I had a really good diet and exercise, people would always tell me like, you look really tired, because as men, a lot of us, our eyebrow bone is very heavy, and so our eyebrow sits lower, so we have the shadow that's cast on our eye. So I was getting Botox in my forehead, just for wrinkle reduction, and I was also getting Botox in my orbicularis oculi muscle, which is around the eye, to lift my eyebrow, and it was fantastic. You know, I've really started to notice that as I continue to grind, as I continue to get soreness in my jaw, I not only wake up with more pain and irritation, and occasionally I get some like locking of my jaw every once in a while. However, I have noticed that this whole muscle, the masseter muscle, is growing larger and larger and larger and stronger. Anyway, when I walk to the subway station, we're gonna talk a little bit more about Botox and fillers because I love talking Botox and fillers. I would really like to take the stigma out of it. That's kind of like one of my goals of making this video. You know, it's really not something that I think we have to like hide. And in particular, like lots of celebrities are like, no, I don't do this because there's some kind of shame associated with it. Like, I just hate that. It's just, do what you want with your body at the end of the day. As long as you're not hurting anyone else, have at it. We got some rain today. I kind of like it. I love rainy days. I wanted to talk a little bit about Botox and fillers. And also one other injection I'm looking at getting today, a fat dissolving injection, because I do believe that when we talk about it and learn about it, you know, we can take away some of the stigma of it. Botox is a brand name. It comes from botulinum toxin. The actual makers of Botox, I believe, are Allergan. They also make a number of other cosmetic things. So Botox just temporarily, anywhere from 2 to 4 months, coats the receptors in our muscles that receives the signals from our brain to move. So it's not a total paralysis, it's just a temporary halting of certain movement. What's interesting about Botox is that it's not just for cosmetic use. People do use it to treat certain migraine conditions as well as TMJ or issues of the jaw. But of course, there is also a cosmetic purpose for it. So Botox and fillers are different. Filler is for loss of volume in the face. When somebody has certain drooping or sagging, I know those words sound very scary. However, when people need a cheek lifting effect, they want plumper lips, they go for fillers. And fillers are usually driven from hyaluronic acid, and those can last anywhere from 6 to 12 months. Once again, depending on the area, depending on your body. So then there is brand name Kybella. This is also from the same company that does Botox. Once again, I believe it's Allergan. So someone behind me, ma'am. What's interesting about these kybella treatments, or these fat dissolving treatments, is that it's actually an acid derived from our bile. Crazy, right? So they've actually isolated the acid in our bile that dissolves fat, and you can safely inject it into certain areas of the body. And Korea's really put this on the map. This is quite famous here in Korea. For my actual jaw shaping, they sometimes do Botox in conjunction with this fat dissolving treatment. So, you know, I'm gonna be talking to him today to see if this is something that I could potentially qualify for. I'll let you know when we get there. Finally! Baby, what's it gonna hurt if we don't know? I'm so mad that you have to leave early. I'm gonna put your straw in your thing.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, God, this is so weird. These cups are so... It doesn't help that I'm an idiot. So we're at Starbucks, actually connected to BL, which is the place I'm going to be getting my injections later. We're waiting for our friend. But thank you for getting us coffee. He had a gift card. He had a gift card, so he treated me.
So the gift card, one of my friends gave it to me as my birthday present.
Oh.
It was my birthday, March 24th.
What the fuck? We didn't do anything.
Because I didn't tell you guys.
Why didn't you tell us? You're such an asshole.
Well, I don't really want to say it's my birthday.
Cheers to you. Happy birthday to you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
People that we filmed yesterday, that we had.
Oh my God, Q has this awesome film camera, so he was taking all these great pictures of us yesterday at the cafe, so we have so many awesome pictures to post online. I can't wait.
I'm actually really into taking pictures with film cameras these days.
Yeah.
So I bring my camera all the time.
Oh my God, you have some good pictures. Well, we'll get back to you.
No, I have a question.
I'm sorry?
Are you excited to get Botox today?
I'm so excited. I talked so much earlier in my video about what I'm excited for and about what Botox is. And it's been so long since I've had Botox, and I just love the effects of it. I'm so ready. Get me in that fucking chair.
I'm so excited you are becoming Kardashian.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have to go now. That's kind of embarrassing.
Say it.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.
All the way up. She's here. Down the stairs, up the stairs, ran over here.
Okay, getting numbed. I've actually never been numbed for Botox. Look at how cute this is. So I'm here. I just did my consultation. He says I'm going to be a good candidate for this. I have the absolute best assistant who speaks English beautifully. She's so sweet. So my friend brought her daughter, and her daughter is getting so much attention because she is so well behaved and cute. Okay, now take a look at this place. You know, I don't think I need any Botox or anything. It's the headband. It's perfect.
Just the headband?
Just the headband. Thank you so much for your help, too. It was such a pleasure speaking. You were so good to me.
So after you get this,
Yes.
make sure you don't go to spa. So no sauna, no spa, no alcohol, no smoking for 2 to 3 days in case of inflammation.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Okay. You look so cute.
How do I look?
Isn't this room so cute?
I'll put your Instagram in here, too. Because, you know, I'm so famous with all 3 of my subscribers. Hi everyone, I am back. First and foremost, I don't think I really talked about this, but I went to BL in downtown Daegu, which was my friend's recommendation. I had a wonderful experience. And of course, we've got to wait for the results, but my first impressions upon visiting, oh my gosh, I have never been to a cleaner facility. I have never been treated with such respect. What happened in the consultation? So the doctor, first and foremost, felt my face. So as I was telling you guys before, you know, I definitely have a really strong jaw muscle that really does create lots of tension and pain, but it also has created a really firm square shape that I don't quite care for. And so he felt that muscle, he had me bite down, he told me it was a pretty strong muscle, and that I would definitely be a candidate for the Botox in the jaw. I've also had Botox in my forehead before. I wanted to get it just in my glabella, between my brows again, since I'm getting a very annoying horizontal line these days. As well as they were running a fat dissolving injectable deal for people who get the Botox in the jaw. And I wanted to ask about that as well. And I actually got all three things that I was interested in today. I spent a total of 104,000 Korean won, and I'll put the conversion up in USD as of April of 2021. Extremely affordable. So they numbed me, which was very interesting because I've actually never been numbed for any injectable before in my life. Truly, I can attest to Botox not being painful. But I was numbed for about 15-20 minutes, and then they brought me back, and this was the first time I actually laid down for an injectable. He started with that yellow solution that you see in those syringes. That is the actual fat dissolving injection. He started with that. I should have asked why, but then he followed it up with the Botox. Now, the fat dissolving injection was really easy to tolerate. It was so easy. It truly felt like nothing. What I did notice is that about a minute to 2 minutes after, I got a very hot sensation in my jaw area. It was not burning. Then I could start to just feel the actual tissue was beginning to swell. And then he went in with the Botox. So he started in my glabella. And I tell you what, I haven't had Botox in a really long time, and so I forgot that there's a lot of pressure when you get Botox, and so I was like, oh, really reminded of that kind of odd pressure sensation of when you get Botox. The pressure in the jaw from the Botox was very, very interesting. It was not intense, it wasn't difficult. However, that muscle is a little bit denser, and so I actually did hear some odd kind of crunching sounds. I know that that's kind of weird, but I wanted to let you know so you're prepared. I did actually make my ears kind of pop a little bit too, so when I got up it was as if you were like having a pressure change, like when you're on an airplane or when you're driving in a really hilly area. The most uncomfortable thing about it was just the soreness. Once that heat subsided from the actual fat dissolving injectable, there was just a soreness that's left behind, and now I'm definitely swelling. I can definitely see that I'm swelling in this region, but I can actually feel it a little more so in my mouth. So I had just a smoothie after the injectable because I don't really feel like chewing right now, and even talking is a little challenging. This is not something that I'm going to notice results with. This isn't something that anyone is going to notice results with immediately. It's going to take time. For the fat dissolving injection, it's going to swell. The chemical reaction is going to happen over the span of a few days to a few weeks. And then as that swelling comes down, I'm going to notice that the actual slimming effect is starting to begin post-swelling. Botox for anti-aging, you notice the effects within a few days. For the actual slimming effect in the jaw, that is going to take weeks, if not months, because you need to wait for that muscle to what's called atrophy. The muscle needs to atrophy. It needs to get smaller. It needs to get weaker so that you get that slimming effect. However, I got it for two reasons. Because of TMJ as well as because of that slimming effect. So the actual TMJ pain reduction effect, similar to the cosmetic Botox, that is going to reduce my pain within just a few days. I will be a little bit swollen for the next few weeks, just in this region because of the fat dissolving injection, but the Botox, that's not going to cause swelling. That's going to go into effect quite soon. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I really quickly want to give a thanks to you, and I also want to give a thanks to my gal Dillane for joining me on this adventure and spending time with me today. I had so much fun with them. I hope that this was an interesting vlog for you to watch. Korean lifestyle as well as cosmetics, something that I just love. And if you have any questions whatsoever, let me know. I would be more than happy to try to help. And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to support the channel and see more in the future. Bye.